Boom! Wagwan, it's your boy Jedi. For Jedi Online, like, comment, share, subscribe. Today I'm gonna do a reaction to a few things. So obviously, some of you lot might know. Sorry about the background. I'm not in the studio right now. Yeah, some of you lot might know that that I go Speaker's Corner, or I frequented Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park, and gone down there and had like many fruitful conversations and whatnot. Anyway, long story short, last year an incident happened between me, a couple of the brothers, and a guy called Ahmed Ali, and yeah, the video went around. Subsequently, the next week, I was confronted by some Muslims that claimed to be unhappy. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna get into all of that, and yeah. So these are two videos. Now, recently, like this year, the video with Ahmed Ali has resurfaced. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I don't know who reposted it or who's trying to get views or clout off it. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. I personally find the video funny, innit? So like, I don't really care. But my main issue is this. All the good work that I've done, all the constructive things that I've done, all the things that have been progressive, all the mature content that I'm involved in, all the insightful conversations and the calls for unity, they don't go viral, innit? Those are not the things. When I'm squashing beef, when I'm stepping in, when I'm being a peacemaker, whatever the case may be, yeah. When I'm the calm, level-headed person, those are not the type of videos that go viral, innit? I don't feel like I did anything wrong in the video. I'm gonna play the video to you. I don't feel I did anything wrong in the video. However, I just want to put some context towards all of it, towards that video and the video with Muhammed Hijab, Muhammad Tawheed, Abdul Hameed, and various other people. The altercation in the park, or the confrontation in the park, or whatever, or as Muhammad Hijab puts it, bully and a bully. So we're going to break this all down, and I'm going to do it as quick as possible because I don't want to make the video too long, but I've got a few little videos lined up so we could just go into it. You know, if you're not into this, I don't blame you. It's dead food, really, but I just thought I'd put this out there. Had the boy Bobby Kasanga from Peckham. He's been doing a lot of positive works. He does Hackney Wick FC and whatever. Surprisingly, he posted up a video, and then I started getting like messages. Oh, wagwan, boom, boom, boom. When I looked at the video that he posted up, it was heavily edited, a very biased perspective. I reached out to the brother, you know, like whatever in it. He said he's gonna reach out to me so that I can give my side of the story, because my thing is, there's no point really taking down a video. You're better off just allowing me to clarify wagwan, innit? That's it. If you're gonna put up an edited video about me. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into this. Let's see what the first video is. Okay, so the first video up here is Ahmed Ali versus Uncle Omar. Fight Speaker's Corner passer. Let me describe Ahmed Ali for you. You're gonna see him. He's gonna pop up. This is the guy that people refer to as Omar, brother Omar, Uncle Omar, whatever. This is not a guy that I like. There's rumors that this guy is involved in some unsavory parts of radicalism or whatever. I don't know none of that, but I don't like him. There was a time where he came on screen and he was calling a young brother a nigger. He claimed he called a young brother a nigger and a dirty nigger. And the Speaker's Corner community that watch Speaker's Corner online via YouTube, or that actually attend, a lot of people ran to his defense and was like, oh, well, he's ignorant to the word. He doesn't know what the word means. From that moment, I weren't feeling this dude. I weren't really feeling the dude anyway. I weren't feeling this dude. Like, it's fuck Uncle Omar, innit? It's fuck Uncle Omar. I've got him. I posted it on Instagram and all sorts. Him saying, yeah, Kalam's a dirty nigga. I weren't fucking with none of that. And then the excuses that people made for him was disgusting. They're like, oh, he doesn't really know the language and blah, blah, blah. So many black men defending the thing because he's their Muslim brother. I wasn't really feeling it, innit? But that's neither here nor there. So this is Ahmed Ali versus Uncle Omar. So this is earlier on in the day. This happened, yeah? I'm going to try to skip to the meat and potatoes.
Nah, you're mad about everything. Crazy, who are you? Where's the bloody stick?
It's all kicking off, like.
What happened? don't want to be in your film, Raj. Well, you can't stop me. You have to sit it. Mr. John. Yeah, you're mad. What was the fight about? He looks the gay.
So yeah, Ahmed Ali likes to like, you know, this is his thing, innit? Like we all like speakers corner. Man, come down. There's someone you got a little beef with. You call them out. You say what you want verbally. It's words, words, words. Everyone goes home. Sometimes it's constructive. More time it's not constructive when it comes to like religious debates and whatever. It's just secular arguments going round and round and round. My sky daddy's better than your sky daddy. My God's better than your God. My prophet's better than your prophet. Your book's wrong. My book's right. That type of argument, right? I don't engage in none of that. Being that I'm not a follower of the book, of the books. I've read books, I've studied, and I'm open. I believe in a creator, but organized religion has yet to have convinced me that they have the monopoly on a relationship with the creator. And based on that, I'm not choosing any of them at the moment, innit? That's my stance. So yeah, this is Ahmed Ali. He's a gassed you, innit? He likes to get gassed. He likes to point fingers. He likes to say stuff. He likes a confrontation in Speaker's Corner. He obviously saw it. He saw the man them down there, saw all the different characters down there, and he thought, I want to get involved. He claims to want to be down for dawah, but I just think he's a narcissist.
You're right. This is why I'm saying to him, show me what you're saying, like. Show me, come here, Ahmed. Show me your man.
Show me your man.
Wallahi.
Come here, show me your man. You're trying to cool man out.
Who's being this man? Who's this man? What's behind him? Saying what he will do. He has a mouse, very dirty mouse. He's grooming young boys into ISIS mentality. That's what this man is doing. He's grooming people into terrorist mentality. He's right. He's right. He's right. والله يا عمر ورويتي
This is a disabled man, yeah? With a cane.
He used to fight and coming to live in this land, which you claim people, you won't be able to kill innocent people. Either you kill on the foot. Is Dar al-Harb you kill? Either you kill Dar al-Harb or not Dar al-Harb.
There we go, it's coming, yeah? Boom. So there you go. So this is Speaker's Corner, a place for non-violence, whatnot. And obviously, you said some words. He said something. Apparently, he said something about something your mama or something. The problem with Speaker's Corner is it's supposed to be a place for freedom of speech where you can say what you want. There's been many advocates for that. I've advocated for people to pray. I've advocated for people just say what you want, innit? Obviously, there can be consequences to your words, innit? I'm not going to pretend like there can't be consequences to your word. But Speaker's Corner is supposed to be a place where violent consequences, at least, are not permitted. Yeah? So you can say what you want, innit? My man didn't like what he heard, so he resorted to violence. I'm just showing a pattern of behaviour, innit? Yeah? So he's getting out of his way now. Obviously, he's a pussy. He's getting out of his way to try and attack the disabled man. And then look what he does. Look how he moves. This is none of my business, by the way. Like, I'm gonna explain how I feel about it in a minute. But yeah, go. Boom. And then he does. He jumped, thumped man, and then he does, right? So this is his Muslim brother. Yeah, my man said something about his mum. He went feeling it. Yeah. So obviously this is my man attacking his Muslim brother. Yeah, my man's attacked his mom or said something. My man's attacked him. Is what it is. So I've come down to the part, innit? Like, let me explain. Ahmed Ali is a guy that he's rolled up to man and said to man, oh, you black people are always involved in drugs. You lot are drug dealers. You lot are this. You lot are that. Like, he's displayed his stereotypical and I think personally racist viewpoints towards the man them on more than one occasion, innit? Yeah, his behavior has been very antagonistic, and we have a back and forth. Like, I'm not an angel. I go back and forth with him. I say what I want to say. So obviously, when I came to the part, I heard, rah, Ahmed Ali has punched up Uncle Omar. So I'm like, rah, look at you, little violent man, because he's always trying to accuse me of being violent, yeah? Look at you, you little violent man, rare, rare. So I'm kind of fucking getting at him. Meanwhile, he's trying to do a speech to the camera where he's telling the camera that he's a man of peace. Yeah, but I'm like, rah, how can you, don't try to cover the sins. You try to say you're a man of peace, but like literally today you've been a man of violence. So which one are you? So I'm doing the speaker's corner thing. I'm getting at him verbally, innit? Yeah? I promise you I had no intention to start a fight with man. I've not gone there and had a fight with no one. So I don't have no intention to start swinging out or fighting with no one or to be punched or to be attacked. Yeah, this is all a place of verbals, talk, do you know what I mean? Heckling, dissing, debate, conversation, constructive, non-constructive, crazy people babble, you know, information. It's a mix of everything. It's speaker's corner. People go there to speak, innit? It's not fighter's corner. It's not, you diss my mum, so I'm going to rock you corner, innit? So, anyway. And this is a well-established fact about speaker's corner. It's not my perspective. This is just how it runs. I'm just explaining it to people that don't know. So, obviously, my man got fizzy. Yeah. Whatever, innit? Yeah. With the disabled man. So, he moved to the disabled man. Let me see what I got next. Okay, boom. So next, yeah, obviously you can see this is titled "Who Made This?" So there's a much longer video. I see Ahmed Ali, I'm heckling him, and this is what transpires. After a little period, he invites me. He says, "Bro, come." Like, he's on the camera. He's trying to do his little piece to the camera. I am a man of peace. I am a man of da. So I'm like in the background, "Rah, but you beat up a disabled man. Don't chat shit. Rare, boom, boom, boom." So he's like, "Yeah, come on camera, innit?" Yeah. So he's invited me onto the camera. When he gets onto the camera, this is what happens. I don't know who made this to this day. I don't know who made it. I thought it was jokes, innit? Lighthearted. So obviously this is cut short, yeah. So he calls me on the camera. He says we're having our little dead discussion. It's not really going nowhere, innit? Yeah. I'm saying, rah, but you think that like you've just dished out violence, but you're talking about you're a man of peace. Then he's saying, "Oh well, I ain't never tried to fight you." I said, "Well, you can't fight me. I'll crush you." Do you know what I mean? Not like I weren't trying to invite him to fight me, but he's like, "Yeah, have I tried to fight you?" I'm saying, "Well, you can't fight me. You get me? Like, are you dumb?" Then he goes, whatever, he says whatever he says. He says, then he goes, "Oh, you come here like a bitch, something. And the crowd's laughing, innit? Like, it's funny. Ha ha. You come here like a bitch. Everyone finds it funny. It's normal speaker's corner, innit? Like, obviously, you've thrown an insult. I've thrown insults. It ain't nothing. So I've thrown back. This is my response to him calling me a bitch. So I said, the only bitch is your mum. Yeah? And then, boom, this is what's happened. Now, bearing in mind, yeah, if we go backwards or if we go forward in time, upon hindsight, I really should have left Donnie's mum out of it. Not because it's unacceptable or rare, but because I'm better than that, innit? I'm a little bit better. It was childish. So for the childishness, I'm not gonna be wrong and strong. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I told him, yeah, whatever, his mum, and yeah, I should have, like, I'm just like, yo, you can say what you want in Speaker's Corner. I feel like, in hindsight, yeah, I shouldn't have said something about a man's mum because I don't know his mum and it's not respectful to the mum. So I've apologized to Ahmed Ali's mum. Ahmed Ali's mum, I'm sorry for bringing you involved in an idiot conversation. Now, what happens next, though, I ain't feeling, and I'm not condoning. Many men have tried to make this argument now, like, boom, because he called you a bitch, and you said the only bitch is your mum, and he swung out, I rate him. You lot rate him. All right, fair enough. If you rate him, cool. I said something to about my man's mum, yeah? It was me. I said something. No one else had said nothing, yeah? Boom. So, boom, he swung out, and he's hit somebody that had nothing to do with it. Let's play this in slow motion. The sound effects is fucked, yeah? Hold on. Let's play this in slow motion so you can see, yeah? Your mum, yeah? Okay, yes. Yeah, watch him now. Boom. See that? He skimmed my brethren's jaw. Yeah, he skimmed my uncle's jaw, shall I say, with honor and respect, yeah? He skimmed my uncle's jaw, innit? Who's standing there observing and watching, innit? So you've assaulted one man, innit? Yeah? So I'm saying this. If you're standing in a crew of your brethren or your uncles or your people, innit? Your friends, yeah? And one of your people, yeah, is having an altercation, yeah, or having a verbal whatever with somebody, and then that person goes and punches a member of your friend circle, your friend, your family, your acquaintance, your people, innit, yeah? How are you gonna react? The brother that's not even talking, yeah, has been punched by this dude. How are you gonna react? Because a lot of people are telling us, how they should have reacted. Right, you lot should have just did. No. You can't just punch a man that's with the man them, and like man's instincts are gonna kick in. I don't know what you expect. You've crossed the bridge of verbals. No one was being physical. No one touched you. In fact, we're telling you to keep your hands down. Now you've swung out, yeah. Now everyone's crying about what happens to this pussy when you try to swing on the man them, innit? Like, and to be honest, the lightness of how he got off and how he was treated, the mercy of my actions alone, you lot have tried to twist it and turn it into the fact that I'm bullying my man. How have I bullied my man? We're having verbals, man. He swung out. This is the second time in the day now he's swinging out on man them in a place where it's supposed to be just conversation, innit? So, boom, he's hit my man. I didn't realize he hit my man. From another angle, he's hit the Donny I'm with. Yeah. Boom. Boom. So my man's look, he's turned, man's like, rah. Obviously, so you've done one punch, innit? Now you tried to send a shot my way. Now you done fucked up.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you? You know you done fucked up, don't you? You know it, don't you? No, you done fucked up.
So then he tried to swing a punch my way. Obviously, like, it didn't, you know what I mean? I blocked it. And then somebody responded. Yeah, so there's three men that's standing there. You've punched a man in the middle. Yeah, you've gone to punch the second man. Somebody else has responded, innit? Yeah, like, nah, you're not going to be lashing out on the man them. It's just standard. It's standard, bruv. I wouldn't blame anybody for this next reaction. I wouldn't blame no one. Here we go. Boom. Man's like, boom, what you doing, you pussy? Sent man a shot. So he's gone backwards, innit? He's gone back. That crowd's over there. He's gone over there. Yeah? Or maybe it's the other way, like, because, you get me? They've gone different ways. I'm in the middle. Yeah? I ain't done nothing yet. So as I see my man go to jump back into the brother that he's punched and the brother that's just tried to punch him in retaliation, I've tried to grab him to stop him from getting, like, swallowed up, innit? Because it's long, bruv. You're neat. You can see, man. Man's not even... Boom. See? He's going to jump back into them. I've grabbed him. Like, boom, where you going? Like, don't do that, innit? Don't try and run back in. And so, obviously, that was the right thing to do, no? Stop him from trying to go back in. Boom. So, I've grabbed him. I've held him. Boom. As I've grabbed him, instantly, somebody has come in. Yeah? Said, nah, you're taking the piss. They've hit him. I've not invited anyone to hit him. I didn't hold him up. This ain't like one of the movies where you hold man up and you say, yeah, ribs him up. Yeah? I've grabbed him to stop him from running into the crowd. people have obviously, they're on a crash collision with each other. So people have obviously met him where he was running into them. Standard, yeah? I've pulled him, someone's thrown a shot. Boom. I'm holding him now. So as people come, as this guy's come with that fucking combo, the flying kick and the punch, yeah, I'm moving him away. Like, I'm trying to move him away because I'm not trying to let him get bruck up. So I've moved him. Now, in my head, the best thing to do is to get this guy on the floor, keep him on the floor where he can't try to jump into anyone. But I don't really want to just be holding him in here now, innit? Yeah. And it's gonna be difficult for me to get the man them or anybody not to attack. I'm not in a position of control while I've got my hands full with him. So I'm telling him, push y'all, get on the floor, innit? Get on the floor, stay down, innit? Don't try to get up, yeah, and do this fighting thing like it's long, innit? Boom. Dashed him on the floor. Yeah, and I never put a pillow down for him. I never tucked him in. He never got no milk and cookies. Do you know what I mean? We're not friends. You're not a brethren. You've tried to strike me. You tried to strike my homie. Like, this is not a friendly thing, innit? So I don't know what you expect though. Boom. You're on the floor. Yeah? As of yet, I've not incited any violence. I've not asked anyone to come and jump him, come and get involved, do anything. So the crowd are acting off their own volition. Whatever happens is off their own volition. I've got Muslims around me. This is a Muslim brother. This is my Somali Muslim brother. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what you want me to say, innit? Obviously, people jump, like, running in, like, oh, stop the hype and that. Boom. So yeah, that's what happened with Ahmed Ali. Obviously, that whole thing went onto WorldStar, went onto Reddit. Like last week, it was trending on WorldStar, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram. It was all over Insta. People been uploading it, tagging me, comments. I'm reading some comments, and it's like, yo, yeah, Jedi man, yeah, he's a bully. He's been bullying Muslims at Speaker's Corner. So let's get into this whole justification, car. You lot are twisted. You lot are fucking twisted. Yeah, and anything that your Muslim brother does, you're gonna turn a blind eye. You're gonna minimize his wrongs rather than exposing his wrongs so that he can improve. So anybody co-signing this dude, like, you have to now go at everyone else. So I'll show you what happened next now. Hope I ain't taking too long, car. I'm not really trying to be doing this for a million years. Alright, where's that? What's next now? Sorry for me. Boom. Let's break this one down. So now the new thing is now Muhammed Hijab offered Jedi to a fight and Jedi wasn't on it. Yeah, and Jedi wasn't on it. This is the next thing. So Muhammed Hijab, what is Muhammed Hijab offering me to a fight for? What happened? So the next week after that incident with Ahmed Ali, I've gone to Speaker's Corner as usual. I'm there, I'm chilling, I'm on my ones. And I'm approached by Abdul Hameed. Abdul Hameed, see if I can find him so we just know who I'm chatting about. Right, boom, this dude here with the hat and that, yeah, chatting to my brother Medicine Man. Right, boom, Abdul Hameed, yeah, approaches me. And he's like, yeah, basically, he's questioning me about what happened last week with the Muslim brother. And I'm saying, well, hey, it's what it is, isn't it? My man, he tried to swing. Do you know what I mean? He tried to swing. He got 1 or 2 shots. It weren't no big thing. Man are saying that we rushed him. Like, I don't know if you can see me, but my behavior, do I look like somebody rushing somebody? Am I rushing anyone? Do you know what I mean? He's rushing past me to try and fight the man them. Yeah? He's rushing to fucking start swinging. Like, who rushed him? Like, people defended themselves, and there was a reaction from his actions. And people will say that his actions were a reaction to my actions, which was to say, the only bitch is your mum. And I'm saying, yeah, okay, the only bitch is your mum. Like, I'll take that on the chin. If you're not saying that that's totally unacceptable, and that means that the rules of this place should be dismantled, that means that what we're saying is, if you can't beat man verbally, then it's okay for you to physically attack man. If you can't take what man's saying verbally in Speaker's Corner, then yeah, man, you get a green light, because it's only some black coots, innit? It's only a black brother, innit? It's, oh, he's bigger than you, he's tall, he's hench, so yeah, of course you can. Why not? Look, oh, there's 3 of you. There's 3 of you black guys. You're surrounding him. You're intimidating him. But you don't know this is Speaker's Corner. We talk in it. We approach people. We talk. The same proximity you see these man around me is the same. Like I don't get it. Like we're all chatting. This is how it works. But whenever it's black man, yeah, you lot got something to say. You will see it differently. Your brothers can never do no wrong. And I'm saying there's black people. Obviously, let me just say, not even whenever your Muslim brother can do no wrong. Do you know what I mean? And I admire your brotherhood in it, but it doesn't lead for honesty. It doesn't lead for transparency. It doesn't lead for fairness in it. And it means that certain man can use your religion, your faith, your ummah, your brotherhood, yeah, as a weapon against you. Yeah, to fuck up your liberty, to fuck up your standing, to fuck up your reputation in it, yeah, and to deceive you, to hide you from the hack, from the truth. Because the truth is that these man here didn't care about their Muslim brother. They're approaching me now saying that they was upset about what happened to their Muslim brother and that I insulted a Muslim sister, yeah, and they're not having that, yeah. But the other brother that insulted a Muslim sister, Uncle Omar, nothing ain't happened to him. He ain't been confronted. Yeah, a Muslim sister. So let's watch this anyway. By the way, man them approached with their camera, innit? So they intended to get a photo opportunity. This is not sincere. Please understand, this ain't sincere. This was a photo opportunity. This was organized plan to come. We're gonna go to the Speaker's Corner, we're gonna get on camera, and we're gonna try and confront Jedi and make him look bad, innit? This is what our plan was. Their plan was.
When I bring your mum into it, now it's personal. Do you want to get your point? And you know, this is I don't call you one of them white men over here that don't respect the mums. I know you respect the mums. I know you know respect the mums. I know you know where we come from, where we come from. I know you know that. You're not a dumb person, you understand? I'm not leave it aside. You understand? We don't have to be on camera if we don't want to. You understand? I'm saying.
I get your point, yeah, but what it is, like, you know, like in streets, yeah. You know, like, in the school playground, someone will insult.
I big up my brother Gabs, you know. Fuck you, though.
Might say, oh, that's your mum. Yeah, and then they might end up fighting. That's what it was. That was the thing. But the thing is, see,
we're not school anymore.
So the reason I'm walking away, I'm not walking away from them, I'm walking away from the camera. Because it's like, I got to show, man, yeah, that you, man, don't have no jurisdiction over me, yeah? You don't have no legislation, no laws. I don't abide by your rules or your laws, innit? Like, so if you're telling me you didn't like what happened, that's fair dues. Thank you for sharing your opinion, but what? Will I have to stand here and listen to you or engage with you or debate with you about why what happened? Nah, fuck that, man. I don't answer to you. So yeah, I'm just like loosely not really trying to fucking give man that impression that I give a fuck what you think, bruv.
Well, what's going on, man? We're talking, bro. We're having a conversation. Nah, come
Yeah.
here, man. We're talking.
When we start chatting to the next man, I moved away, innit? Like, what the fuck, man? What do you think this is?
That's what you would do.
No, we're talking.
And blah blah blah.
Man's
We're
cracking
big
up.
men.
No,
But this is the conversation.
tell us what you think, innit, gents? Where you
Go
going?
on my channel. Go on my channel. You see what I think. Go on my channel. I addressed it. Still.
Well, I haven't got time to watch AL long.
But you found out about that,
strings, bro. I haven't got time to watch AL strings, man.
You're
So I
interested
came-
enough to talk about it though.
Bro, I came down here. I'll tell you why I came down here. I'm not here for Ahmed Ali, bro. I'm here because you insulted a Muslim woman. You understand?
Who's the Muslim woman?
His mum is our sister. Do you understand? What do you mean fuck off, bro? What do you mean
I
fuck off?
insulted a Muslim woman.
Yes. What do you mean so what? What do you mean so what?
What do you mean?
So what, man?
Just listen.
So let me explain why I was saying so what. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that you're the police? You're the Muslim woman police? Like I would admire you if I felt like you was genuinely concerned for a Muslim woman. But let's not be silly. Anytime someone says suck your mum, yeah, and that person happens to be the recipient of that happens to be a Muslim, you ain't gonna go and trace them down. The person that said it and said, boy, you dissed a Muslim woman, you know? Like, it ain't like that, innit? What it is you want an excuse to chat shit to me, innit? That's all it is. You want to maintain some kind of relevance and you want to be seen to be involved. In fact, what it really is you're threatened by me. You're threatened. You're threatened by me. You're threatened by black people. You're threatened by black people that come down to Speaker's Corner and speak about what they want to speak about and how they want to speak. So you want to try and enforce some kind of control. And, well, I wasn't really feeling it. I was like, fuck off, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Bruh. So obviously, Mandem's approaching now, isn't it? So we're gonna see the true agenda. What did you really come for?
Listen, bro, Jed, honestly, bro.
Don't come to me telling
Listen,
me
bro, you don't come. Listen, bro.
You want to defend every woman.
Listen, wait. Listen, Jedi. Wait, just 1 second. No, 1 second. Jedi, let's go. He's gonna wait. I'm talking.
Do what you want to do.
What, you want to talk over there? Oh, let's go in the corner. We'll talk private. Listen.
We're going private. Yeah?
You said, listen, hang on. Jedi,
Just leave it. Leave it. He's walking away. The guy's walking away.
I'm talking.
He's walking away though. The guy's walking away. Leave him. We're here for discussion, not for fight. We're here for discussion.
He wants to fight.
Don't recommend discussion. Leave him.
The whole time to fight forward. You are the most vibrant spots and energetic. You've got the vibrant son. You may get on somewhere else.
Why are you coming to tell me that?
I said that.
Whatever he did is fair to do.
Down a bit, guys. Come on.
You just said it yourself. You just said it. So what does he do? You want me to prosecute him or something? Or am I supposed to be like calling for his head?
Please, you can we can hear your voice. Please, yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you're gonna talk, because you've got people here.
Yeah, what you saying?
What I'm saying is this, like, to be honest with you, I was disturbed what I saw.
Yeah.
Because what I saw was that you were ganging up on him.
Ganging up.
Yeah, but let me explain. Well, you holding him and
So we was ganging up on him. This is what he's saying. You was ganging up on Ahmed Ali. Ganging up.
you punching him in his face. Was that getting up?
What I saw, Jedi.
Bro, I was just trying to hold him back.
I appreciate it, but hold on. You had Matthew hitting him. You had that. You were holding him. You had that other on the floor. Look, if he hit that guy, it should have been him and him having a fight.
So what do you want me to say about it? Did I ask anyone to do it? What do you want me to say about it? People are going to react how they're going to react. I've got no control over it.
I got no control over people. They're going to react how they're going to react. What do you want me to say about it? It's a done deed. Like, it's done. Like, what do you... Like, I don't get it. You come in to tell me that you didn't like it. I hear you, fam, but... What are we saying?
So why are you coming to tell me what?
What I'm coming to tell you is that... I'm speaking real, bro. I think that's unacceptable behaviour, bro.
What do you mean unacceptable?
So man's come to tell man that this is unacceptable behaviour. Now this is what I'm talking about, this entitlement, this privilege that you think you got over, man, or... I don't know, I don't get it. You can't tell me it's unacceptable behaviour unless... Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm not saying that shit was right. I weren't telling you, oh yeah, boom, what happened to him was... I'm just saying, well, you swung on somebody and then that's what happens, isn't it? In fact, what was unacceptable was a man swinging or a man getting violent when it was just a verbal situation. And that's the second time in the day. So when we talk about unacceptable, we got to be very clear about, like, we can't judge one man's actions and not judge your brother. Like, judge your brother, innit? Like, your brother shouldn't have been violent. Are you forgetting that fact? Or did we just start hitting him and kicking? Like, what was it? Man backed him into a corner and then just started, like, I don't get it.
Number one.
Have you got a rule book for me?
It's your own principle.
That's what you said. Have you got a rule book for me? Have you got a rule book for me?
No, but that's what you said.
Have you got a rule book for me?
Yeah, but that's your rules. That's your rules, though. You said that's acceptable.
I don't go by your rules.
No, but you said your rules. You said that's acceptable. That's what you said. You understand? Here comes the man. Bro, Matthew, bro, you're 50 years old, fam. 50 years old, Matthew. Bro, seriously, honestly. You're 50 years old. You understand? Bro,
So what have you come for?
do you think that's what you come
Well, you're just doing this sneakers, bro. That's what I'm 50 and that's trying to squeeze here. There's lots of people here.
We can't accept that. This is not the time to have
You can't accept
It's a very nice discussion.
So I've said, what are you gonna do? He said, I'm not accepting it.
Nothing could happen. Nothing wrong could happen. I don't think this
Man said, let's go around the corner.
is going wrong.
Man said, let's fight.
It's a very nice discussion. Nothing could happen. Nothing wrong could happen.
He said, yeah, boom. There's another angle. I got to find it. He says, I want to challenge you to a fight. Man starts cracking up. He says, I want to challenge you to a fight. I said, all right, come then. Let's fight then. And the man says, yeah, come on then. Let's go then. Points down there. Let's go then.
I don't think this is going wrong.
Come on then. Boom.
Look how nice it is. It's not getting physical at all. Nice, civilized conversation.
But you hate to speak on fights.
Let's go. So we're supposed to be getting to fight now, yeah? So all this talk about, yeah, oh yeah, nah, I was saying I wanted to go in an MMA ring and a charity thing or in a ring. No, you said let's fight. I said come then, let's fight. Yeah, then we started going to go and fight somewhere, innit? So you're going to see that man lies after this, innit? And tries to make it like, oh, no, I was telling man about some charity fight. No, you tried to offer man out in the park. Like I was going to say, I don't know what you thought I was going to say. I said, come then. So even you and your homies like, yeah, boom, let's go. Let's go around the corner, innit? So now you want to do bear chatting. So I said, let's go. We're going to fight. And now my man starts shouting, Abdul Hameed, you think you're a fucking bad man. You fucking pole dancer. This is what he's trying to call man with. Slandering, man. There you go.
So if you don't agree with someone, you want to fight them. Is that what you want to do? Huh? If you don't,
so you asked Muhammed Hijab, if we was talking about fighting in a ring, yeah, as he tries to claim afterwards to clean it up, yeah, if you're saying that you want to fight in a ring, where are you walking now? Where are you walking? Where are you walking?
if you don't agree with someone, you want to fight them. Speaker's corner. Speaker's corner.
Oh, so obviously we're leaving. I've come this direction. My man thought I was coming to hit him or I don't know what he thought, but check it. I wasn't even looking at him, you know. I'm like, okay, this is the exit out, yeah?
You don't agree with someone, you want to fight them. Speaker's corner.
Look, so as I turn this way, I promise you I'm not looking at my man, you know. And he does that. Like, I don't know if he's trying to make me flinch or whatever, but obviously I was like, wow, what? Come on then. So this is like a one-on-one. This is the one-on-one that you are talking about. So I got two men walking in my face. Come then, you dickhead. Right. But why are you holding my man back? He's saying, do your thing. Come on then. Boom. Is he getting ready to fight? Is he getting ready to fight? Or is he talking about going to a ring, outside ring? Yeah? The Akis them love it. My main thing is this. I just want space. No one's getting no cheap shots on me. Just give me my space. Stop hyping. I don't expel energy. If it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. I'm not expelling extra energy. Like, just give me my space so we can do our thing, innit? But obviously everyone's gonna allow it, boom, stop. I don't know why it looks so dark.
The flesh and the spirit of man guided by the will of mankind.
I don't know what's going on that. So boom. I think man them say, can we go down here to fight? Yeah? Like round the back of Hyde Park. So man don't want to leave the park. Somehow we came back round this way. I'm not really sure how. Well, we're gonna go down there to fight now. Me and him. So now you hear him? It's just me and him. No one else get involved. So now this is Abdul Hameed and Muhammed Hijab. Yeah? Are both claiming that they want to fight, right? Let me play that back. Let me play that back, man.
The spirit of man guided by the will of mankind are cowards.
No one interfere one-on-one. Just me and him, no one else. Okay. Where's Jedi? Right. Bare hype, you know, bare hype, bare marching around hype. Alright, let's go.
Come on, guys.
He's on it. Look. Yeah? He's on it. This is Muhammad Tawheed now. He's on it. He's pumped. Yeah? He's on it. I'm telling you, my man's on this thing. Yeah?
Hey, stop. We're going to walk into the bloody
Here.
We're gonna walk into the festival.
Alright, we're here. I'm just like, give me space, move from in front of me. Come, move. Come. Talk. 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 Nah, man's running around to get a better angle. You hear me? What, you not gonna rush me? Rush me then. Move. Where you lot going? Come then. What? What? Bismillah. Who wants it with the Muslims now? Yeah? This is old food.
Calm down, man. Calm down, man.
You want it with the Muslims?
Muhammad.
Allahu Akbar. Who wants to fight with Muslims? So I don't know. Does anyone here see a one-on-one about to happen? Right.
Muslims get back to that.
Go check.
Got into the grass. So what are you doing then? You show your chicken.
Obviously, I'm getting pressured, innit? There's a few man. I'm trying to make sure that my back is clear. That's it. Like, if you ever been in a situation where you got to control the crowd, you can't have people sneaking up behind you. You can't be fenced in. Yeah, if there's a possibility that you're gonna have to go at it with 3 or more individuals, yeah, and you don't know who's got your back, you don't know who's around, you got to keep your little bubble moving, yeah, and you got to keep it clear. That's it. Make sure that you have an eye on anybody threatening to engage with you, yeah, but don't get sucked in to one person where you don't see Wagwan behind you. I'm from the roadsides, innit? Yeah, I'm from the roads, innit? I've been rushed a million times. I've rushed people. I've been in a million different circumstances where I've had to learn, innit? From jail to road, from road to jail. You have to learn how to control your scenario, innit? So that's what I'm doing, innit? My thing is this. We was in a nice little corner. I'm saying to you, come. If you're going to rush me, come. If you're going to do your thing, come. What are you on? Where are we going? Where are we walking around to? So I'm letting you know that I'm on it. Verbally, I'm letting you know. Now, whatever it is, if you want me to throw the first bang, that's dumb. First of all, everyone's got a camera out here. Yeah? This is a little policeman park. Yeah? And you lot are pussies. So I ain't going to be throwing the first bang. If you on it, then be on it and do your thing.
Why do we sound the time of chicken? That's what you are all the time. We're not Muslims, cowards. We're Muslims, pussies. Come on. Huh? Where's Ahmed Ali now?
We're not better than this. Astaghfirullah, I don't agree with you.
Jedi, make it one-on-one, man. How many let's go? Just one-on-one, man. Just one-on-one. You can do it. This is one-on-one, bro. Don't make it look like we're rushing. Don't rush it.
People of the law, actually relax. Wallahi, relax.
Allahu Akbar.
So, man said, one-on-one, let's not make it seem like we're rushing him. Yeah, trying to obviously project that across the crowd. Because you got cameras, innit? My man is very media savvy, innit? So he knows what he's doing, innit? One-on-one. So when was this one-on-one supposed to take place? We've walked from this corner to that corner. What's going on? Obviously, I'm keeping it moving because I can't stay static and be surrounded by all these strange people. Now this young Somali dude with his little man bag has rolled up And he's like, yeah, hey, bruv, let me chat to you. Obviously, when you're shouting out who wants it with the Muslims, takbir, Allahu Akbar, and all these things, Muslims, what you think Muslims are weak, obviously that's insightful language. You trying to plant seeds in a crowd's head to back you, to turn the faith, because you know there's bare Muslims around anyway. But it's cool. It'd be the same as me saying, what? So what? You think niggas are weak, yeah? What? You think you could just fuck with any black man? What? You think all black men are dickheads? And then, like, you lot are a crowd of, like, you know what I'm saying? You lot are a crowd of black people, and like maybe there's a white guy suspected of being racist, like in the midst of it. You lot are trying to stir up the crowd. Yeah, you know what it is, man. Mind control things. But anyway, let's hurry up.
Stay in your corner, man.
Who's on it with Islam? Man just following man around. Man said broad day crashing. You see these little youngers and that, yeah. Obviously, from what I heard is these two Somali youths, yeah, were in the park drinking somewhere, and then they heard someone was beefing with the Muslims. So they've come over, and in their head, this is Islam. This is what you do. Innit? You back your Akis and whatever. I can't comment on that. But all this broad day crashing talk, rude boy, I would have broad day crashed your fucking jaw in two. If I ever see you on road, we're gonna have to talk, because I feel like now I've heard that you've heard about the scenario and you've apologized and you said, right, you didn't know Wagwan and boom boom boom, cool, innit? But this is how dangerous scenarios, old men hype up young men to do dirt that they wouldn't have done. All now, no one ain't laid a hand on me, no one ain't done nothing. I don't know why people are going on like they got some victory over the one man. You lot are following me. Like, if I stay still, I'm gonna be cornered by a bare man, and I'm not really feeling that. That's just me, innit? Like, everyone deals with these type of scenarios differently. But I'm not staying still. But I'm not going, like, I'm available to engage if that's what you're trying to do, innit? If you're trying to engage, if that's what you're trying to do. But you rolled up with a camera, and I don't think that's what you're trying to do. No rushing. And then man everywhere is getting ready and putting up their things. So let's talk about this one-on-one that people keep saying, oh yeah, there was a man was offered to a one-on-one in the park and man went on it. Nah, get it right, innit? It was a messy scenario, innit, yeah? And man tried to backtrack. These lot are pussies. They tried to incite people, create a little thing, and then wash their hands of it. So, like, no, it wasn't that, and we went on that, and we were rare. I don't know what's going on there. What's going on in this bit? Okay, yeah, so they're trying to restrain, Hussein's now restraining this dude who's acting like he's got something, like he want wet man up, or he want to stab man. He just wants to stab man. Obviously, I don't know whether he's got something or not, but I've got to keep my eyes. There's Shamsi there in the corner. Big up Shamsi. Yeah, Shamsi didn't get involved at that point, but he's made his comments. Is what it is. Wallahi. There's a lot of wallahis going on and whatever, but there's a part where he charges like he's got a knife. So I've got to make fucking hasty movements to get that space so I can see him coming.
Religion of peace. Religion of peace.
Yeah, that's what man's screaming like, religion of peace, yeah? And it's like, right, do you understand when you're walking around doing this fuck, you screaming like Allahu Akbar and that? Do you understand what you're doing to Islam? Because for me personally, you've never represented Islam to me. Yeah, you don't, like, you get me? When it comes to my view of Islam, it ain't nothing to do with you lot. Do you know what I mean? You lot, like, allow it, innit? And, like, I know, like, it's water under the bridge, but I feel like I got to clarify this. So the truth has to be spoken, and this is my perspective, innit? Yeah, man is doing reverse dawah with these type of behaviors. I said it in the past. This is over a year old. Please remember, I'm only bringing it up because it's trending now, And I thought, you know what, let me just give you an explanation, my perspective fully, and see if this holds any weight. But if it don't, whatever. I don't want to be chatting too long. But yeah, like all this, you want it with Islam, you want beef with Islam, you know what you're doing, innit? You know what you're doing. And on your judgment day, all of this is going to be brought up. Because I know and you know that you're not sincere. And your reasons for doing this is simply because you're threatened by a black man, innit? Yeah? And you want to try to emasculate or dehumanize a black man to try and gain some kind of psychological power over him. But it's going to backfire on you. Because on the roadsides, this ain't running. Yeah? None of this is running. In fact, yeah, none of this would ever run ever again. Anyway, but yeah, I'm on my own. There's a couple people that I know, but I can't vouch for them, and I weren't grown like that. I don't look for support from individuals when I'm in beef or when it's sticky for me. So my main thing is, if we get to swinging, yeah, I'm gonna be dishing out hot ones. I will dish out hot ones, and some of you lot are gonna feel it. You get me? If I go down and get butted up, then I get butted up. But try and know. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm prepared and I'm willing to engage in this. I'm not gonna be mugged off, but at the same time, man has to be safe, innit? This youngster's running around like he's got something in his man bag. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, a black brother as well? Like, why, man? Don't you understand? Like, you're now become a tool for these youths. Yeah, you become a tool for these youths, these Arab youths that don't like man, innit? Yeah, and try to hide behind Islam. That's how I saw it. Yeah, but anyway, let it spending too long on this. One-on-ones outside the park. Who's on it against the Muslims now? This you fucking little cokehead, fucking steroided up Muhammed Tawheed. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him this day. He was fucking possessed. This was the opposite of the religion of peace, and I saw it in his eyes. He had some demonic look in his eye. Yeah. Now I can't be surrounded by this many people. It's horrible. That's when you start feeling claustrophobic, like rah. Like, and then man gets the excuse to get close to you, and then someone tries to, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. I need full range, full space. I'm not feeling it. If you're gonna come properly. It's not gonna be a thing where you squeeze man to a point and then someone tries to throw a fake shot and man, I'm not on it. I'm not getting sucker punched by none of you. I'm not getting sucker punched by none of you anyway. This is shit. This is shit footage. There's better footage still. But yeah, so we. I just trying to preserve my energy. So yeah, this is the better one to say. So obviously, I'm just trying to keep my eyes on this little YG. Yeah, I try to keep my eyes on this little YG that's going on, like he had something on him, innit? Like I really, just in case, innit? Just in case, you know. Screaming one-on-ones. This little cokehead. Boom. But there's a next bit.
Stay still.
Stay still. Shut up, man. Yes. Boom. Hey, man, like fucking brother Issa, you know, mad.
Come and fight me. Allah will take his life. Do something like this.
Not in here, not in here.
Listen. You think he's alive?
Hi. Okay, yeah, boom. Hello. Bear height, sorry.
No one touch him, bro.
The more people that get involved, like boom, 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 oh, we're red, and some people come and stood in front of me, oh, I moved from him, da, da, da. Meantime, there's this youth trying to go on like he's got this Bora. So I'm moving backwards, like, rah, where's my man? Boom, 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 boom. As I see him coming, but these youths, it's like, if my man's acting like he's trying to stab me, and I'm trying to move away, if he's acting like he's got something, cause all this thing could be a bluff, innit? I'm prepared, but I'm moving to make sure I've got space. You can approach me, but I obviously have ways of dealing with that, innit? If you pull out a blade or whatever, if you lunge, if you go to strike me, it's going to be a next thing, whether I'm on the back foot or not. It's unfortunate for me to be in this position where I'm just not cracking skulls, innit, and just smashing heads. Unfortunately, it ain't that time, innit? Man has to be tactical. But the way that even it's like I'm trying to move away, it's like man now wants to try and pull me. So imagine man pulled me and then my man stabbed me.
Get off me, man. Get off me, man.
This is the shittest position. So it's a mixture of now well wishers, angry Muslims, journalists. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like, bruv, everyone's around me. You know, after a while now, man starts feeling tired. Like, wow, what the fuck? Like, there's no way out of this, innit? There's no way to like create space between me and them. Like, no one is swinging. Bear chat. Man is like batty, man. Bear chat. You just want to talk. I don't want to talk no more, bruv. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear it. Like, what are you lot on? Fuck, how long have you been following me for? Like, look, where is the personal space? Fuck you know. Anyway, basically, nothing happens, innit? That was that thing. So this is your great victory. The man them was great victory. You're like, yeah, Muhammed Hijab put it on you and you weren't on nothing and rare. I'm like, alright, cool, man. I hear you, family. Chewy done his little cleanup at the end. Do you know what I mean? His little, yeah, so this is what happened and Jedi's been, let's get to that bit. Let's get to the bit where Muhammed Hijab is fucking waffling. Boom. Aftermath. This is on the same day.
What am I saying? I'm saying, listen, right? I'm saying, you want to fight, fine. If you come and fight people, people are going to get hurt.
No, I'm sorry, but this guy came with the hype last week.
Yeah, and that's what we should watch.
You agree with that?
Well, no.
No.
He's got to come up and
I came with the hype last week. Jedi came with the hype last week.
publicly apologize.
Okay, I can't say what people
So he's got his job.
Why don't you ask him himself then?
He's got to
Talk to
publicly
him.
apologize.
Publicly apologize for what happened with Ahmed Ali, that whole Street Fighter bit. Like, he wants me to Man, suck yourself, bruv. I don't want to publicly apologising. Sorry, Xerxes. Sorry, Xerxes.
Okay. I spoke to him kindly and softly.
I wasn't there. If I was there, I was trying to assist them. I was
Disgusting individual, man.
Well, I don't know.
Cowardly individual.
I'm saying,
Let's not promote violence within the community. Between all of
We ain't got no community, man. Why are we pretending like there's some joint community? Ain't no community, man. I hate when man them like when you engage with this brother. He went and done this whole press conference after this as damage limitation, innit? He's thinking, what's the best rhetoric to push out there to set in the minds of the fucking sheep? And it works because the sheep drink it up. It fucking works. So I don't blame him for doing that. He's on another intellectual level than the people around him, and he's definitely a good manipulator. Yeah, he's a good actor, a good manipulator, but I see straight through it.
mate.
I'm sorry to say, but this is
The violence is no good.
I'm saying either side.
Who's saying violence is good here? It's
You.
I'm not saying that you say, but what I'm saying, we should not promote violence and
Okay,
fighting
then why didn't
each
you say that to
other.
Jedi when he was rushing that guy?
Well, I didn't see that.
Okay, well,
if I see that, I would have.
say now.
I would have.
So was I promoting violence? With that? Would you say I was promoting violence with the Ahmed Ali thing? Like, no one here is able to challenge the narrative that he's spinning out here. No one here is able to challenge it. No one here either cares enough or knows enough, do you know what I mean, to say, nah, bro, you're actually chatting shit. I know Raven tried to do his thing. I've really not watched this, but let's...
No, I didn't choose not to see it. One
Where
thing,
were you
violence
then?
is no
Where
good.
were you?
I'm
Where were
around
you?
the corner there.
Now, where were you that day?
That day?
Yeah, where were you?
I don't have to be here.
Everybody was in here when Muslims were being beaten up. No one is there. Nobody's seen it.
The point is like we should not.
When Muslims are getting beaten up, so like obviously you lot are different race to man. Like when Muslims are getting beaten up, you mean when Muslims are beating up Muslims, or just when a non-Muslim defends himself against a Muslim? Which one? Because I saw, furthermore, one of the guys there is Muslim. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. So I saw a Muslim and a non-Muslim defending themselves against an unwarranted attack from another Muslim. Simple. Who had attacked another Muslim earlier in the day. You lot don't know when to say something is wrong. I don't know when to say something is wrong when it's in your own house. But when it's someone else, you clearly know that I was not the aggressor the week before. I weren't. No matter how you try to spin it, I wasn't the aggressor. Do you know what I mean? I used words, he used words, I used words. He didn't like the words I used. He tried to get violent. He didn't even get bruck up. Like, what did he get? What did he get? Couple lame, like, little taps and that. Like, I don't even get it. Like, you acting like he actually got rushed. Do you know what it's like when someone gets rushed? Do you know what capability, like...
Promote violence or fight.
Rushed.
Let me say one thing. See me, wallahi me, I've got a very, very bad sickness, and then the skin, I can be weak. All of us come from dust, and we're gonna go back to dust. But I tell you something, my brothers. Wallahi, last week I saw one beautiful man defend Ahmed. Wallah, Ahmed was wrong for attacking Uncle Umar. Wallah, he was wrong. Wallah, Ahmed was wrong for saying, Jedi's moving like a bitch. Wallah, he's wrong for that. But Jedi knew, he knew. You're right.
You're right. He didn't even finish his words. You're right. He ain't fucking right, bruv. Yeah? He ain't fucking right. He's wrong. Yeah? Anyway, man.
Jedi knew that Ahmed Ali defends his honor, and when he hears his mum being used, yeah, he goes and he stands up for what? Sorry, auntie. He goes and stands up for his honor, who's his mother. So when now you got another Ahmed goes back into it, Jedi is a smart man, you know. Jedi's in his 40s, 45 something. He knows.
Jedi's in his 40s, 45. These man are so sneaky, you know. I swear to God, these man are the sneakiest people. Like this you here in particular, yeah. On a scale, these people here in particular, the spin doctor, yeah. The spin doctors are out. trying to disseminate the information to their fellow Muslims so that they can pass it out, and any cameras that are watching to explain what has just gone down there.
He knows that Ahmed is going to defend his mum. Yeah? So Jedi used the opportunity to say your mum is a bitch. Jedi.
Nah, man, it was just a knee-jerk reaction to him calling me a bitch. Do you hear me? It was a knee-jerk reaction. I just thought we was doing insults. I never once considered, you can see it in my face, so you can chat. You can see it in my face. I never once considered that he was going to get violent. I weren't thinking that. I weren't thinking that. Get me? I weren't thinking, yeah, he's going to swing, or, yeah, once I say this, he's going to swing. I'm just like, yeah, let me say what I'm saying. You bust your jokes, I bust my jokes. Get me? So if I'm a bitch, your mum's a bitch. Like, it was childish. It was definitely childish. But no way was it calculated. I don't know. Get me?
That is a big man, you know. Why 3 people he's already offered out in the, or he's attacked in the park? They're all small guys.
All right, let's talk about the people that have attacked in the park. This is the narrative that everyone's running with. Jedi's been bullying Muslims. Jedi's been attacking Muslims, innit? So let me see. Let me see. Okay, here is one incident, yeah? So this is the incident from 2017. Yeah, this is one of the incidents where Jedi attacked a Muslim. Yeah, so let's see what happens in this scenario. It's not going to take long. Yeah.
Not come with the camera, man.
Don't tell me something. Wait. You live for the sake of Allah. Okay, can we live for the sake of Allah? Look,
Fam, do you not coming to me? I've moved twice now.
Can we move? I want to move there. Can we move?
You know what, fam? Listen, brothers.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to Jedi. I'm going to move there. If you want to come, you can come.
All right, see you later, Ali. Brothers, I'm not following no man. I don't follow man. You don't have to leave. I'm not asking you to leave. I just need you to make sense.
It's no choice.
I just need you.
Do not ever imply that somebody commands me. Do you understand?
Fam,
do not ever imply that black Muslims are somehow
I never said nothing about black Muslims.
Yes,
I never.
That's you implying it.
Where?
Why are you lying?
Where?
I'm an idiot.
Where?
You are
Where, fam?
Come.
You're a dickhead, man. You're a dickhead. Move yourself. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, fam.
Boom. So obviously, this is now been labelled as me attacking my man. I don't know why he put his hands on my shoulders. I don't know why he stepped so close to me. But in that scenario there, I think I was within my rights to tell man to move, innit? Yeah? I don't know. It weren't a fight. I weren't trying to do him nothing. It just is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Me and him had our words, and we've moved past that. But everyone keeps trying to use this from 2017 as, oh, Jedi attacked a Muslim, or Jedi attacked someone that was smaller than him. But it weren't that at all. It's just my man encroached on my personal space. But because he's your Muslim brother, that you don't apply logic. You don't apply fairness. You don't think, do you know what? Nah, just Jedi was engaging in convo. And then my man's jumped on top of him talking about, allow me, man. Move. Like, move. Don't touch me, innit? Like, it was that simple. If anybody had put their hands on me like that and been like that, I would have pushed them away. What do you think I would have done? What do you think I would have done if Muhammed Hijab came and went right up to me? You think I would have pushed him? Or Abdul Hameed? Or Muhammad Tawheed? Who? I don't get it. So yeah, that was that. I'll play it one more time for you. So you can see.
Imply that black Muslims are somehow
I never said nothing about black Muslims.
Yes, that's you implying it.
Where?
Why are you lying?
Where?
I'm an idiot.
Where?
You are
where, fam?
Come.
You're a dickhead, man. You're a dickhead. Move yourself. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
Boom.
Don't touch me.
Shush.
Don't touch me, man.
I leave it.
Don't touch me, man.
Right.
Don't get fist flipped me, bro. All right.
This is where it was going. This is where it was going.
It's cool.
This is where it was going. It wasn't going nowhere.
It's cool. That's what you want to. You push your man for, man.
Yeah. So let me just see this thing for a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So anyway, so that was Abu Talha. Then who else did Jedi attack? Okay, outside the speaker's corner, there's a guy called Oz, who was brought in by, like, he come around, man, through Respect, if I'm honest with you, man. Respect brought him around, man. He's some youth. He was a Turkish Muslim guy. Well, he was a Turkish guy. Anyway, yeah. Bruh, he just ended up holding 2 boxes, innit? Because he don't know how to hold his mark. And I just felt like I got put in some shit position, innit, yeah? Man was running up his mark in the McDonald's. He held a clap. he's telling people that, wallahi, I'm going to dip him. Yeah? Wallahi, you're going to stab me. Yeah, I uppercutted his rascal, innit? Obviously. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, innit? But I'm not apologetic, innit? I don't care. Like, it wasn't a big tall man in McDonald's saying that he was going to stab me. He weren't not like that, innit? So I can't tell you what would have happened if the guy was the same height as me, whatever. This you happen to be a fucking short dude. You want to stab man, innit? Like, bro, short dudes can knock you out, short dudes can kill you. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, but yeah, he held a clap. And yeah, he held a clap. And I think people just tried to like jump on it yet again. Jedi's done something. And now all of a sudden, oh, this guy's a Muslim. So he's acting like he's some devout Muslim. It really all transpired because this guy had got into some beef. I had some beef. I sillily, stupidly tried to back his beef. Yeah. And, but through backing the beef, I had to ask the guy, what, are you trying to fight with Oz? Are you trying to have a fight with him? Who he said yes. I said, all right, say nothing. You stay there, and I'm a, you know, tell Oz to forward. Oz, come, like my man's going on like he wants to fight you, innit? Like, so can we just step around the corner and you lot can just handle that? And you know, but I'm in Oz's corner. Obviously, you know what time it is. The youth that's that's threatening them is like someone that's been like using the word nigger and stuff like that. So I ain't got no love for him anyway. So I just feel like, you know what, I know you through respect. You're cool. You kind of claim to be down with the man. Them is what it is. So you know what, like I've got your back kind of thing. So I was trying to back him. It all backfired, as it usually does when you put yourself amongst people that are not of your ilk. It backfired. He ended up now all of a sudden saying, what? Jedi said to him, what, do you want to fight him? Jedi trying to get me into a fight. And remember, these times, before that, he's telling me about how he's going to bruck him up, how he needs to warn him, that he was trained by the Turkish military before he uses any moves on him, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just a mess. It's childish. I don't want to get into it. But it's like I have to explain these things. So we give context to the bullshit that these men chat. Oh, Jedi is free people. He's picked on free people. Now, the third person they're talking about is Ahmed Ali himself, who launched a violent attack on me and my companions. Do you know what I mean? He launched a violent attack on me. Man, them defended themselves. I didn't even hit him. I threw him on the floor, and now I'm the bad guy, innit? I'm the bad guy because obviously he's Jedi, and this is the final straw, and this rattled me, and this man doing his little evangelical emotional tugging at the heartstrings of the lions of Islam to try and awaken them and get them to recognize a threat to Islam, and this is a threat to the Muslims. And this is the dangerous thing, because you're not mentioning that certain man that you're talking about is actually Muslim. You might not agree with that kind of Muslim Islam, but this is the thing. You think you run and own Islam. You think you own the Muslims. You think they're your property to play and toy and manipulate and defend and rare whenever like, and you're not. You're just a dude. Like, you're just a dude, and your superiority complex or your privilege of your light skin your being a light skinned Arab or whatever, that might work on some of your Muslim brothers and sisters, but it doesn't work on me, bro. You get me? I can see what you're doing. I can see who you are. I see what you stand for. I've seen Muslims, innit? They don't... come on, bruv. Watch this anyway. We're going to get over this because this is a long fucking video.
They were lions. Who thought they were lions? When Ahmed Ali got dashed on the floor like a Pepsi can bottle by Jedi, who were the lions who came and they rushed Ahmed Ali on?
Honestly, yeah, I don't know who rushed Ahmed Ali on the floor. I didn't see him getting rushed. I heard that somebody came from the like right wing and kicked him or pushed him. I don't know nothing about that. I honestly didn't see that. Honestly, no one that I know did anything to him on the floor. From my perspective. So I don't know about this rushing on the floor. We can go back and watch that footage again. It's available. We watch it again and we see who rushed him on the floor. I saw people running in to try and stop it or whatever. My main thing was to stay on the floor, innit? Stay down on the ground. I never hit him. I never touched him. All this rush talk, bruv.
On the floor. Put your hands up if you're here.
It's in the gang Muslim thing, you know.
Yeah.
He is a Muslim. Put your hands up if you're here. And they rushed Ahmed Ali on the floor. Who came and they rushed Ahmed Ali. Lions who came and Pepsi can bottle by Jedi. Who were the lions? Like a
Sorry, 1 second.
Ali got dashed on the floor like ones who thought they were lions. Who thought they were lions? Oh, sorry, brother. Who were the ones who thought they were lions? The ones who thought they were lions.
Sorry.
When Ahmed Ali was being held by another man, who were the ones who thought they were lions? When Ahmed Ali was being held, who are the gang members who were Ahmed Ali?
That's what I wanted to get. The gang members. Who are the gang members? So gang was referring to the organisation, Gathered a New Generation, who these lot have had an issue with from the conception because they've been out to target a certain community, which was initially the black community, which then the ethos that kind of expanded towards the inner cities, not even the inner cities, what am I lying? The estates, the blocks, the road youths, yeah, from whatever ilk, from whatever creed they're from, yeah. We was trying to appeal towards them and do our little bit to address the knife crime, the violence, the gun crime in our community that is aimed at ourselves. So we were just trying to look for solutions and empower communities into having these open conversations and networking and bringing in people from different professions and that can start the conversation. That means that we can start healing ourselves and working on ourselves rather than relying on outside forces. Now that was gang. So these lot have always had an issue with this gang thing because it's black youths and majority of them weren't really Muslim, innit? And I think he saw it as some kind of challenge, or a lot of Muslims saw it as some kind of challenge towards their dominance in the speaker's corner arena. For whatever reason, I don't know. I just know a lot of men start acting funny when the black youths come around, even if they're showing love, even if they're, do you know what I mean? They just start acting funny.
Was being held by another man. Who were the ones who thought they were like?
What is up with man? Spitting a respect, like what? Really?
Who's so sorry, brother?
Someone so hyped, you didn't do nothing. Like for a man that's so hyped and so pumped up, he didn't swing, he didn't do nothing. Beating on his chest, calling out Allahu Akbar, calling out Takbir, calling out who wants it with the Muslims, who's beefing Islam, all of these inflammatory things in this scenario. That's all he's done. This man's a joker.
Who were the ones who thought they were lions? Who thought they were lions? When Ahmed Ali got dashed on the floor like a Pepsi can bottle by Jedi. Who were the lions who came and they rushed Ahmed Ali on the floor? Put your hands up if you're here.
It's in a gang Muslim thing, you know.
It is a Muslim thing, Leon. They made
So yeah, Mama says it's not a gang versus Muslim thing, you know. That's Leon from Content Over Everything pointing out, bruv, why are you trying to make it like a Muslim thing?
They made it a Muslim thing.
They made it a Muslim thing, he said. It is a Muslim thing, they made it a Muslim thing.
They made it a Muslim thing, Leon. They made it a Muslim thing, Leon. They made it a Muslim thing. If someone swears that your man, part of your culture as a man, Leon, is that you're going to hold it. You know what we say in Islam? Jannah is haram for you if your mother is not happy with you. Sah wala la? Upon haqq. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Jannah, paradise is under the feet of your mother. Is there any man here? Put your hand up. If there's one man here who won't defend his mother's name, put your hand up now.
What you telling me?
What I'm telling you now, my message. What?
When Jedi said his mom,
yeah?
he said that because he's a Muslim.
Is this theory? Man don't want to chat to theory.
You don't want to chat now. I'm going to ask you some questions now.
I don't want to chat to theory. Cool?
Another black channel you don't want to chat to.
As for the Muslims though, however, wallahi, love or hate the people that give you advice. But haqq, real haqq, when it is established, you take it. Shaitan, there's narrations from hadith that Iblis was walking on the same side of the road as who? Who is it, brothers? Do you know? Who is it? One of the Sahaba. And when he saw the Sahaba, there's two narrations. One of the narrations, the Sahaba, he grabbed Iblis. And out of fear, Iblis said, if you want Allah's protection from night until morning, recite Ayat al-Kursi, and Allah will protect you.
Look at the hypocrisy.
Alright, anyway, that's waffle there anyway. Yeah? So that was on the same day. We get into it. Let me just see what else we got here. Okay, I'm going to delete this one now. We're done with that one. We've done. Wait, yeah. Let me just see the end bit of who was rushing who on the floor. So obviously he's got thrown on the floor. Let me go from the throw. Okay, here we go. He's on the floor. Okay, like everyone that was involved is on this side, right? He's on the floor. He's on the floor. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see anyone getting rushed. Like I said, I'm sure I moved away though. I definitely moved away. So I can't confirm whether he was rushed on the floor or not. I had never heard about him getting rushed on the floor. I heard a suspicion that someone came in and tried to kick him. One person came in, tried to kick him, and they were trying to identify that person. Apart from that, I don't know. It weren't me, weren't Beefy, weren't Maku. So I don't know. This is my man waffling. So boom, man comes back the next week. Yeah, like obviously, it was a bit peak for me. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely got to go back next week, innit? But I go back on my own, and then obviously set a man them turn up and whatever. There was a good representation of the man them scattered around, because their thing is like, Rod, what, do they think that it's just going to be a thing where they can just surround the black brother and just try and do him up, and like it's not going to happen? Obviously, a lot of people responded to that. Both Muslim and non-Muslim responded to that, and they were disgusted by the behavior of the little crowd, and they're like, yeah, you lot are not repping for us as Islam, innit? You lot are not repping for us as Muslim. You're individuals doing your own thing, but you're actually painting a bad light on the rest of us Muslims, how they felt, innit? So anyway, a couple mates came down and that. This is the next week, right? I'll see what I can get to.
People don't come here to have sensible debate.
That's the Abdul Hameed, obviously there with, and this is the Speaker's Corner, designated Speaker's Corner policeman. I can't remember what his name is. Steve? PC Barnes, something Barnes. Anyway, that's him, innit? The Druid. He's a Druid, yeah? The Druid, Hyde Park, police officer, Speaker's Corner police officer. And this is my man, Abdul Hameed, who obviously started it, innit? He started it. Boom. So, yeah, we get to a point where, obviously, I'm in the park somewhere, innit? I'm in the park. I'm holding my little press conference about what happened, and I'm letting them know about some revelations I had. You know what I mean? So.
We stopped the fight from last week. You stopped the fight.
We stopped the fight.
Fight this week or speak. Fight this week or speak. There was no fight last week. We stopped the fight. We stopped the fight from last week. You stopped the fight.
Man said, okay, I stopped the fight. To be fair, Hussein is very good at getting himself in scenarios where he seems useful. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. He definitely was seen holding a brother back. But did you help? Like, I don't know, man. Like, you little pussies.
Yeah, we stopped the fight. I know about you. Did you come in, stop the fight? You stopped the fight last week. You see it?
Stop the fight. Now, this one stopped the fight. Abdul Hameed. He's running after Jedi, yeah? You that was... Watch him.
Jedi's a pussy.
He's a pussy, yo. So Jedi's a pussy, yo. So my man's like, this is my G, innit? My man's like, what, Jedi's a pussy, yo, yeah? Because you lot on the hype, innit? What, Jedi's a pussy, yo, yeah?
He's a pussy. So you're going to go down to Jedi?
Go down to Jedi now and go and tell him. He's there in the park. Go and tell him he's a pussy, yo, innit? Go now, innit? So Jedi's not going to get rushed. Jedi's not going to get rushed now, innit? Like, none of that's going to happen, so... Like, just go over and tell Jedi he's a pussy, yo. It's very simple.
Who? He's a pussy. Jedi's a pussy. He's a pussy. So you're going to go down to Jedi? Who said that?
Whoa. Chat.
Wait. Let's not get started. Wait. Stop this. Wait. You coming into fight? Let me speak to him. My brother. You offered him a one-on-one. Let's keep it how it was. We stopped him from getting attacked. Yeah? Brother Jedi, man here, he instigated the whole thing. He didn't instigate.
Jedi instigated the whole thing. He said, he stopped me from being attacked. Yeah, and Jedi instigated the whole thing. That's his breakdown of what I've just shown you. The fucking twisted mentality of these men.
Bob, listen. Hijab approached him and said, do you want to have a one-on-one? A one-on-one. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's a man's thing, Bob. A one-on-one. Do you understand? He done it. Bob, listen. My man, listen, Bob. Hijab approached my brother, listen to me. Jedi.
Yeah. In fact, it was you that approached me, Abdul Hameed. if you want to get it right. Get me?
Has been instigating, provoking us for the past year and a half, bro. We've been standing there watching him, yeah, cuss our religion, cuss our sisters, and they say nothing to him, bro. Do you understand?
Cuss your sisters, cuss your religion, cuss your sisters. This brother's a prick. Like, he was being a prick here, just chatting shit. Cussing your religion. Nah, but I don't cuss your religion. There's been a few times where I've had conversations with Muslims and we've differed on opinion. I've never really tried to insult Islam ever. There's been another time where I made a comment and I feel like it was taken out of context when we was talking about the Kaaba. And it's like somebody was taking it out of context to deliberately make it seem like I'm trying to diss the thing, innit? But I don't need to prove whether I respect Islam or not. I don't need to... First of all, yeah, if I respect Islam, it's going to be because of my relationship with Islam or my relationship with Muslims. It ain't going to be because of you. It ain't going to be through fear or through intimidation. Like, there's different... Fear and respect are two different things. Yeah? Luckily, I come across Islam way before any of these brothers. Luckily, I was introduced to Muslims and Islam way before any of these brothers in Speaker's Corner. So they could not taint my view on that as a whole. Yeah, but the Muslims inside the Speaker's Corner, majority of them, bro, man, it's a rap. Muslims tell me this. Muslims tell me these man, Abdul Hameed, it's a rap for these man. These man are not rapping. Yeah, they're not like. Do you know what I mean? So I don't need to take advice or feel away or whatever. Where my man is trying to do his little spin on is use your own. Use your own critical thinking and think to yourself, wow, has Jedi got an issue with Islam? Nah, I don't have no issue with Islam, bro. I ain't got no issue with Muslims. There's individuals I've got issues with individuals that are Rasta, individuals that are atheists, individuals that are Christian, like individuals that are Jewish or whatever. So, like, the spinning of the narrative is only there to try and encourage support. You get me? From the blind and from the weak, from those that feel like, you know, and those with a grudge.
I know my man is on that thing, understand? He wants to be. Listen.
So he's saying I disrespect. Then afterwards, I'm gonna show him another video where he's like, "You've always been respectful. We've never had an issue."
If he wants to act like he's a role man, he can do that. Do you understand? Listen, bro. I know what's going on, bro. I know what's going on. He's not a role man, bro. Listen, bro.
Ismail,
don't play that. My brother, listen.
Sorry, brother. Can I interject?
My sister, please. My sister, please don't get involved. My sister, please don't get involved. You're not built for this. Hold on. He's a man. I'm a man. We talk out of respect. We're not hyping. We're not fighting. He approached me. Let me talk to him. I'm not here to hype. I'm not to fight anyone. Do you understand? But I'm not going to tolerate anyone.
Just be clear. Are you here to fight?
I'm not here. My brother, just wait. Sorry, listen.
I asked him a question about Jedi and you said Jedi is a
yeah.
Listen.
Did you come to rock?
That's what you do.
Okay.
You're not coming to fight.
Excuse me. Ismail, let me speak to him. Ismail.
I'm instigating nothing.
We don't need a million voices, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Listen, there's been an ongoing thing, yeah?
I know what's been going on.
Can I speak?
You don't need to tell me, man.
Shut up, man. Get me. Man, I don't want to hear your fucking apologetics. All my man asks is, did you come here to fight or not? Do you know what I mean? You've called Jedi a pussy. Are you gonna go tell him he's a pussy? I want to see that, innit? I want to see that. Now, like this new week, I want to see that. That's what he's saying, innit? Hussein's is always involved. I'm sure he's supposed to be a good brother and whatever. He's done jail time, Brixton Mosque. I get it. Like, he's one of them. Like, he's a cool guy. He's been around for time, but he just involves himself in some of the worst scenarios. And like, his speech pattern just doesn't help for clarity. I got nothing against Hussein, you know, but he's always doing the apologetics. You know what side you're on. You know, it's not the side of the truth. It's the side of your man them. Like, and until you choose truth, you're always going to be conflicted. Do you know what I mean? You're always going to be conflicted. You can't be drawn into these things and make these men go like they're right. And you know they're not right.
You're speaking, I won't interrupt you. Okay, there's been an ongoing thing. Yeah, there was Ahmed and Jedi and this, that, and so forth.
No ongoing thing, man.
I agree that if people say certain things to you and you can't handle it, don't come to the pub.
Right, bro.
You understand?
So ain't that the case closed now? If people say certain things to you, you can't handle it, don't come to the part. This is from the mouth of a man that was there. So what more can we say?
That's what I'm saying. But there's been many times when Jedi has had disagreements with people and it's got violence. Yeah? So we got to understand it.
What's the many times? You're a liar. There's been one time outside the speaker's corner with the guy, yeah, Oz, that says Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He says Prophet Muhammad's a paedophile, yeah. He says Allah is a moon deity. He says hail Satan. Let's go to this guy Oz. Like, let's actually, cause I didn't want to get into it. Let's go into this guy, cause you lot just need to stop trying to cape for everybody. This guy, oh, he got into this, he got into that. Yeah, there's been one incident where a man actually got boxed, and it was outside the speaker's corner. And my man said, "Wallahi, I'll dip him." Yeah, he said he'll stab me. He's getting another box. That's it. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, Respect live streamed it and put it on the internet for you all to see. It would have been a private thing outside the speaker's corner. Yeah, you're claiming him as a Muslim. If you're claiming him as a Muslim, fair enough. He says Prophet Muhammad is a paedophile. The videos are out there. I've posted them on Instagram and yeah. He says Allah is a moon god. Yeah, so don't tell me that you're defending this man's honor. It's got nothing to do with you. What is your issue with Jedi? Is it because he debated you, Hussein, and he embarrassed you? Is it because he embarrassed you, Abdul Hameed, in an intellectual debate? Is that what your real issue is? Yeah? Muhammed Hijab. Is it because he came on the camera and said, what's it? Fuck her right in the pussy. Yeah? Is that why you're pissed at him? Because he was childish. Yeah? You're making this story about, when Jedi first came to the park, he offered me to an MMA match. Yeah, no, I said to you that there was a conversation going on about people having little MMA matches, yeah, and mine and your name came up, yeah, and I wanted to know whether you'd be interested or be up for something like that. He said, yeah, he would be, yeah, we could spar and we could do a little thing, and I was like, yeah, great. That's before I actually even got into Speaker's Corner and realised that you go around offering bare people MMA matches, like anyone you don't agree with, and it's all black man. It's all black man you offer MMA matches, and then you actually not even, man, I just like, you know what, I ain't got time for this guy. So I weren't entertaining it. It's not like it was a real thing set in stone. It was supposed to be Kalam versus Muhammad Tawheed, this and that. They just threw my name in. Two big guys, innit? But whatever anyway, man.
I haven't finished what I'm saying. Yeah, am I doing it intentionally? Exactly. So no, stop trying to go. You're playing a false victim. You are playing a false. Did I spit on you intentionally?
So what are they saying?
So hold on. So what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say to you is, there's been an issue. Some people.
No, I'm just gonna say something good.
Hold on, please, brother. So what I'm trying to say to you, there's been an issue. Yeah. Some people have heard things and they've got violent. They shouldn't do. Yeah. Some people have had debates or conversations with Jedi and it's got physical. Yeah. What did we do last week? Last week we came down, just about 4 of us. There was Jedi and Jibs over there. So what happened? You ain't got patience to hear, do you?
You give me the backstory already.
Let me say my...
Yeah, man. So you came down, 4 of you came down to offer Jedi one-on-one, yeah?
What we did the responsible thing. We came down with 4. We saw there was Jedi and just one other person. So we said just 2 of them approached them. The person approached...
See the plan? Just 2 of them. There were 4 of them, yeah? They had a plan. They'd organised outside to come and deal with Jedi. Just 2 of them approached them. Just 2 of you approach. Yeah? You 2 of me approached me for what?
Jedi. And asked like, what's going on, this, that and the other and so forth.
Ask him what's going on.
So, there was friction. So the guy said one-on-one. Yes? Yes? It's better than crowds rushing crowds. Or this gang rushing Muslims or Muslims rushing gang. He didn't want the one fight. Jedi didn't want the one-on-one. The MMA were outside the park. So then what happened was this.
Mama don't mind pushing
Ismail, please let me finish. Ismail, let me finish. Sister, please, hold on a second. So what I'm trying to, excuse me. So we're not gonna blur the images. This is what happened. So Jedi didn't want a one-on-one fight. He didn't want to fight at the park one-on-one. So then what happened is that as Muhammed Hijab was trying to arrange the thing and stuff, he just kept on walking away. When some Muslims who saw the footage from last week of Ahmed getting rushed and thrown against the thing and Bear Man rushing him, they went to fight. Us main ones. We stopped anyone from doing anything. There was no knife there. I looked at the brother man.
This is why you can't take truth from these man, because them man don't know truth.
Did I get hurt? Excuse me, we all stopped. Wait.
I said, did Jedi get hurt? It was because of us. But anyway, that was that. Big up the brother and sister in that video as well, man. Two Muslims. You know what I mean? That two Muslims that just so happen to not be fucking caught up in the bullshit because they know what's really going on.
On camera that he's come here.
This is me. Just to show, like, yeah, I came down the next week anyway. This is the same week as the last conversation I showed you. This is me over here. And, yeah, like I said, big up the sister who...
When the Yahudi woman used to put the thorns in front of his house at the time, it's Fajr, not a salah. It's Fajr not firm upon us. And those that would try and stop you from doing your salah, shouldn't you be having that aggression for? But
she's talking about the time where I was speaking up for the Muslims' right to pray in the park and that. Because, you know, Muhammed, Abdul Hameed is trying to create this whole narrative that Jedi is anti-Islam, innit? But I've often been labelled as oh, you're getting used by the Muslims, you're a Muslim apologetic, you do Muslim apologetics, you must be secretly Muslim, and like, I've always denied that. I'm like, no, I'm just fair and balanced, innit? But obviously, as soon as you say something that man don't like, or you act in a way that man don't like, man's quick to try and label you as some form of Islamophobe.
When it's a black guy, he's the bully. He's the aggressor. Oh, it's your fault. Oh, you shouldn't have done this. Oh, you shouldn't have done this. I can give you 1,000,001 examples of this hypocrisy in the park.
There was enough of the homies turned out that day, you know. They just turned up, loved it. There was everywhere, man. You get me? Everywhere. Yeah?
I didn't touch him.
Some real
Jedi's
Jedi's in the back, you know.
Jedi's a bully. Forget this racist guy that you lot are protecting, that's calling man nigger. Forget about all of that. Just me responding and reacting, Jedi's a bully. Let's deal with Tan now.
Boom. So I'm just breaking it down, car. I'm smarter than all of them. And if you want to hear truth, then just watch this, innit? If you want to hear truth, just watch this. No lies, no nothing.
I'm just warning you lot, yeah? Don't let somebody use your love for your religion, your God, your faith. Don't let them weaponize that and cause you to be even more harm to the thing you say you love.
Boom. Simple. In a nutshell. Man are trying to hide behind Islam. They've got a personal issue. And here's how I prove it now. Yeah, first of all, there was bare allegations going on. This Abdul Hameed, you're pissed because there was an allegation. Anyway, man, I don't even want to get into it. But yeah, it's a messy world. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this one now. We're coming to an end, man. I hope I brought a little bit of clarity. Okay. Wait, that's not that. Okay, yeah, we got Ahmed Ali kicking up his Muslim brother for words. Boom. So now, a day after I released this video, yeah. So I bumped into Abdul Hameed on his own, and he had a few things to say about what happened that day and what his motives were. I'm not going to play all of it because it's 7 minutes and I'm trying to wrap this up. So let me just see what I can siphon out of this for you and we're going to move on.
But I know you're a reasonable guy. I'm a reasonable guy. I know that you don't want things to escalate or worse. Neither do I. Do you understand? I don't want things. Guys like that, you know what I mean? That's how things will turn nasty. I know that. Do you understand? I don't want that for none of us, man. Do you understand? And even when I saw you, you know, what's this guy doing there? I thought he would just be coming from far down the road. I said some big guy coming there. I said,
so I'm not a pussy no more. I'm not a pole dancer. I'm not a pussy no more. Yeah? None of that.
Just like that, I can't be Jedi. You know what I mean? Bro, anyway, listen, bro. Listen, I live around the corner. Do you want to come to my place, bro? No, I'll take you. I'll come.
It's cool.
Let's come to my place. Yeah, come to my place for tea or something like that.
No, it's cool. You know what I mean? But like, fucking.
Come to my place for a tea and we'll chill out. Tea and coffee, because I was near my man's yard, didn't it? You get me? So, like, it was a humble conversation. The reason why I even recorded it in the first place, because I know that these man, I don't trust them, innit? You lot don't really deal with honesty. If we have a conversation and certain things are said, I'm going to kick myself if I didn't have it documented, because you probably would deny it. If I didn't have this recorded, you probably would deny that this conversation happened. Yeah, where you're telling me that you don't care about Ahmed Ali. Like, that's not your concern. Look.
Nah, man, it is a good thing that I saw you still.
Listen, because if there's anything that I can do, yeah, to make the situation better for everyone, yeah, I don't mind doing it. because I don't go to the park anyway. I only come now and then, you know. That's it. You know, I don't like. I've had enough of that, bro. All this online negativity, people chatting shit. I can't take it. I don't have the patience for it. To be honest, I don't have. Yeah. I know you do. You're a lot more thick-skinned than I am. I can't take it, bro. I can't take it when people chat so much shit. And you do get a lot of hate, bro. I know you get a lot of hate. But I say, bro, I rate you for that.
To be honest, man, to be honest, I'll be real with you. I get a lot more love, even from Muslims.
That's good. That's good.
Like, I'll be real. The majority is...
Even though you try to create hate, you try to create an atmosphere where people can hate on me by putting out like your distorted realities. I don't get hate like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I get love.
People,
a lot of people use their own eyes to see
like,
me.
What's going on? What's the issue? Every other Muslim person is like, yo, bro,
good.
I just want you to know. Yeah. Like, look,
Muslims tell me that they don't fuck with you lot. That's what they tell me. I never like the part, man. I never like washed. Oh, what my man? What Muhammed Tawheed? Ah, my man's washed. Them man that don't represent Islam. Them man that don't represent us. Yeah. Oh, brother, like, you know what? I saw what happened. It's just no good and like. That's what the feedback I get on a day-to-day. Like, bro, I know that you're good with Muslims, innit? Like, don't watch them man there. Get me?
Bad on you, that situation was unfortunate, what happened with Ahmed Ali, but we don't think them guys were right, the way they approached, like, and it's like that, innit? Like, I think anybody that's got eyes can see that, right, obviously, I've got no issue with Muslims or Islam at all, but I feel like, what I did realise, though, is, obviously, because Ahmed Ali is Muslim, whether he was wrong or right, man's got to back him, and I think a lot of men don't really know.
He had nothing to do with it, man. I'll tell you again, bro, I'll tell you again.
Okay, his mum then?
It was,
because you said, like, disrespected.
It was the last straw. Like the way we saw it, it was a final straw, but because it was things leading up to that prior to that.
Like what?
Like the thing, for example, it was thing with Abu Talha. It was things being said.
Abu Talha.
The thing with Abu Talha, which was like 2 years prior to this. So you're saying the time when that Somali brother jumped on you and you pushed him off, that was one of the reasons why we wanted to beef you or whatever. The straw that broke the camel's back. Was the other reason?
Last year. It goes way before well, it goes way all the back then. It goes all the way back then, Jedi. You know what I'm saying? So it's things.
But what else? Abu Talha, what else?
Me and you spoke. Me and Abu Talha spoke. Yeah. So how can people be getting upset about Abu Talha a year later? Because that doesn't make sense, bro. It sounded like an excuse.
No.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
It's up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Well, that's just how things go, bro.
Because you've had so many instances. You had the thing with that guy, what's his name, a little Turk. Oz, slapping him, and because you've been in those situations so many times.
That man keeps saying so many times. He's mentioned Abu Talha, which wasn't a fight, wasn't violence. I pushed my man off of me. I had my right. Don't, like, what the fuck, man? I pushed my man off of me. Yeah? I don't even know why your dumb, your thick skulls don't get it. My man jumped on me, I pushed him off of me. But whatever. Like, you're dunce. You can't fucking compute that. Secondly, now, Oz, you slapped him. So many other things. I slapped the brother, innit? I slapped the youth, innit? This, like I said, I slapped the youth. The same youth that says Prophet Muhammad's a paedophile, yeah? The same youth that says Hail Satan or Hail Lucifer, the Lord of the Light, and 666. The same youth whose channel is 666 or whatever, talking about cauldrons and this and that. The same one that's saying Allah is a moon god. That's the guy I slapped. What's he got to do with you, my G? What's he got to do with you? Yeah, I slapped him. I had my reasons to slap him. Do you know what I mean? What? I don't get it. You're trying to keep some tally on what goes on in my life. What about what goes on in your life? I'm not watching. Why are you watching me like that, fam? This is weird. This is weird. Like I said, man, them think they got some kind of privilege or authority over the man. Them. You don't. You don't have a, like, nah. You're not my community support officer. You're not my probation officer. What the fuck, man?
Was Oz even Muslim then?
Yeah, the brother weren't Muslim.
Yeah, after, but then
yeah, at the time the brother wasn't Muslim, like fully Muslim. He'd taken his shahada, became Muslim after that to try and fucking get some support. Cause it seems like a lot of people that can't stand up in the world, like they just have to join a specific gang, whether it be a religious one, a political one, or actual road gang, because they ain't got the nuts to stand on their own. So obviously man was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a Muslim and start dissing Jedi. Do you know what I mean? Then after that, he couldn't take the Islam thing so he went and ran to fucking Satanism.
Let's
maybe he was using that.
Because
maybe he was using that as an excuse.
But listen, because I punched someone before they become Muslim, what does that mean? Everyone was saying he does witchcraft and this and that.
I don't want you to see this as a Muslim.
Is that your guy?
No, listen.
It's not your guy.
It was your guy.
It wasn't. No, it's not.
So what's the problem?
This is not a Muslim versus Jedi and his crew thing. It's not, bro. It's nothing to do with that. Obviously, because we're Muslims, we kind of have a bias towards each other.
Man, man's just chatting shit. Basically, he don't give a fuck about Ahmed Ali. Don't give a fuck about Ahmed Ali's mum. Them lot came up with a conclusion that Jedi is big and black. He said, no, let me finish. Let me actually let this bit play. And then I'm going to end it here.
People get scared of you, bro. You have to understand that. You understand, bro? You intimidate people with each other. But it's more that people saw you because you're a big guy, bro. You intimidate people, bro. People get scared of you, bro.
People saw you as a big guy because you're a big guy. Yeah, you intimidate people.
You have to understand that. You understand? It was more kind of, oh, he's bullying people.
So who did I bully though? I'm so confused. I'm still confused. The youth, Abu Talha, that I pushed, me and his brother are so cool. Me and his brother are so cool. We was at the Black Lives Matter fucking protest. Like, me and his brother are so cool. Like, don't you think that if I'd violated to that level, his brother could never be cool with me? Do you not think that? Man's own flesh and blood brother is cool with me. You lot are fucking sick in your head. You're looking for an excuse, yeah? And maybe you found one. You found an excuse, innit? So now I'm on the roadside and you're seeing me. You want me to come and have tea, coffee, it's all blessed. You do anything to like help the situation, and all that.
It was more kind of that. It was nothing to do with like gang or anything like that because you're black. Ain't nothing to do with that, bro. It was more because you're a big guy and you were picking on a smaller guy. That's all it was. That's the way people saw it.
It's the way people saw it. It's the way you wanted to see it, even though it's not true. I didn't pick on anyone. I literally didn't pick on anyone. Yeah, it's a narrative you lot are pushing. In fact, the Islamophobe Raj, yeah, the Indian Asian Islamophobe, he actually started this whole narrative about man bullying. But I tried to explain to people, it's the King Kong syndrome. Yeah, the big black dude is always going to seem bigger and blacker and more wilder than everybody else because you have a natural inherent fear of him. It's not that I was picking on anyone. You know what I mean? It's just I have the same energy that everyone else has. You get me? I never picked on one motherfucker. You actually couldn't show someone that I picked on. So you pull out these abstract little examples to try and justify to yourself what is my issue with this brother, because he actually ain't done nothing. You don't know why it is, innit? But
you understand? And I don't like. This is the first time I'm chatting to you on level. Like I didn't until now. Like I thought, wow, this guy, like he's proper on it. Like
you thought before this conversation, you thought, wow, this guy's proper on it. Yeah, I don't get it.
You know, like even I was thinking, but now that I checked you, I see a different side of you. And it's not saying, bro, when you look at someone on YouTube, you don't really know the person. You don't know how he's like. Do you know? So maybe he can be a completely different person from what you imagine. Do you understand? So now when I walk away from here, I'm going to walk away with new, like...
It's just waffle, man. It's literally just waffle. But yeah, man, that's enough of that one there anyway. So you can check that out on my YouTube there. It's called Jedi and Abdul Hameed talk about the incident at Speaker's Corner last year. Yeah, you can watch that. You get me? Like, it's amicable, innit? It's amicable. Ain't no one getting called a pussy, ain't no one getting called a pole dancer, ain't no one getting offered to one-on-ones. It's just conversation. Man, it's like, boom, it's not that, it's not this. I don't know. You lot read what you want from it, innit? Yeah? You lot read what you want from it. But yeah, I'm going to delete that one. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, shit. That's probably a video I wanted. Okay, so I released that video. And the day after releasing that video, this video comes out, yeah? And this is a video. So obviously, these lot have been on their little propaganda campaign. It's a Muslim behind the channel, innit, yeah? That puts up propaganda. Let me show you. Puts up propaganda and slander against people. For whatever reason, innit? Yeah? For whatever reason. They go against Shias. I know Abdul Hameed used to be a Shia. They go against Shia. They go against anybody that, like, you know, Maku. Like, anybody really that they want. They just try to... Jedi exposed. Was scared to do MMA fight. True story of Jediah Ali. So let's read this. So look, let me show you. So this is the type of thing that they be putting out against man, yeah? Yeah. They be putting out, I'm just trying to show you. So obviously they're taking man's modelling pictures, innit, yeah? They're taking man's modelling pictures and they're trying to create a whole fantasy about man. Here we go. So they tried to say that this picture is me, ain't that me. This is me on the side though. I can't front, yeah? Let me blow this up. Yeah, but they tried to say this, I don't even know who that is or what that is, innit, yeah? But this is what they do. They stoop to lies and fiction to try and tarnish a man's name, tarnish a man's reputation, in order to gain, I don't know what it is, some kind of power, some kind of, I'm really not sure what the war is and why it is that they're onto man, but it is what it is. Like, I think it's because I'm big, I'm black, I'm beautiful, and certain men are fucking sexually fucking attracted. Yeah, to man. Here we go. So, this is it, man. Man's got modelling pictures. Man did a little bit of modelling. When I come out of jail, it's well documented. You get me? But look, I don't know. That's not me. You know that's not me, innit? Like, I don't even know whose body that is, but that ain't me. But yeah, you don't be photoshopping pictures of black men because I just don't know. There's something going on. There's something fruity going on. I don't know what it is. But yeah, let me go back to the video that I was trying to show you. Oh, here it is. So yeah, look. This is what man is on, yeah? This is what the Muslims are on. The good, God-fearing Muslims. This is what they're on. So for me, I know that I've been told from a long time ago that this brother, Abdul Hameed, is connected to this channel that has been like maybe a year, 2 years, putting up videos about man, photoshopping all kinds of homosexual scenes and sexual scenes and all kinds of things. I don't know what to say in it. If you know about this, then you know. If you don't, then it is what it is. But yeah, basically, man went to Speaker's Corner last week to go and link my brethren, and as I was there standing, this Ahmed Ali guy, hopefully, this Ahmed Ali guy comes and decides to try and offer my uncle to a fight. Like, he's allowed back in the park and whatever. Man's ignoring him. What I had to say to him, he's come over and he's trying to antagonize man, trying to film, holding his camera here, yeah, trying to film, and he's trying to like say to man, oh yeah, I want to fight you. Let me see.
I want to have an organized fight.
You want to have an organized fight, yeah?
Yes. Will you accept or not?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah. You want to fight for charity or whatever you want to do?
For charity, for anything. But I want to put you in your place.
Okay.
Because you're a scumbag, you know?
You can try. You can try.
Come on, man. Don't touch my phone.
So I told man to move, innit? And to be honest, I did overstep the boundaries. He was recording, and I while he was recording like that, I attempted to like kind of press the stop recording button, innit, yeah? I shouldn't have done that. I admit I was wrong for that still, yeah? Because that's like engaging in physical, like, I shouldn't have touched him. I shouldn't have touched his phone. So like, yeah, I admit I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong for that.
You stand back.
You get your
Don't touch my phone.
Leave him. Don't have we can.
I'm coming asking for a fight.
Let him do. No.
Don't touch my phone, yeah?
Let him do it.
So eventually I just stand in front of him and I'm just like, bruv, like, move away. Anyway, this brother, obviously, he's looking for smoke, innit? Like, he's looking for smoke. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's down for confrontations. He's accused, he's snitched on one of Shamsi's boys, yeah, before, right, as we can see here. So he starts this little hype. He probably gets punched up or whatever. And then he calls for the police.
About you, Habibi. Who are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
You're an informer.
You are double informer and you know this.
Okay, to who?
Yeah? I'm coming to this place. I'm not coming to fight anyone.
Did you?
We are coming to wait for Raj. Do your thing. I have nothing to do with someone like you. Listen, my friend.
You got the Akis there, man, that know about my man. Look who informer you, weird you.
Muslims are kafir if they go and do this.
I never said this.
Call police.
But
you call police.
Open the camera. Open the camera. Open the camera now. Come. Let's talk. Don't run away like a coward. Confront me here now.
That's what he does. He insults us to wild people up. That's what he does, innit? Man don't rate him, innit? So let's not act like this is some defending a Muslim thing, innit? Man don't rate this brother, innit? He's a fucking weirdo, instigator, snitch, funny man, innit? So that's that. I'm just deleting that anyway. Let me move on. Yeah. So that's the slander. Yeah. That's Abdul Hameed talking politely, offering me for tea and coffee and biscuits. This is Ahmed Ali, man telling him that he's a snitch. Yeah. This is Ahmed Ali snitching about what fucking, oh, Shamsi, these your boys, they punched me. You tell me you want to have a meeting. Yeah. And then you punch me. Let me get to that bit where he's look snitching. When he's snitching on this Muslim brother, saying that this Muslim brother punched him. Where's the next piece? Yeah. I was punched in the eye and did it there and did it there. So I'm like, yo, you lot go and ride out. You lot go ride out in your own ummah. Go ride out in your own community. Yeah. Sort out your own beef before you come over here telling me, yeah, this is unacceptable. And like, yes, and what? Like, it's like, bro, like, you lot got a lot of policing to do amongst yourselves. And the characters that you're defending, the characters that you're offering, they're not innocent, bruv. Yeah, they're not innocent. They're not good. This guy is a fucking, I don't know what's wrong with him. No one wants to deal with him. Look, he's putting up texts on there, look. From his group chat. This guy's a idiot. Anyway, so that was a little clarification, yeah? Nah, I didn't get badded up. I didn't get pressured in Hyde Park. No one ever did me nothing. I go back to Hyde Park on a regular basis. It's not no friction. It is what it is. That time has passed, and it's over a year ago. So that time has definitely passed. I've definitely moved on. Do you know what I mean? And I'm available for discussion or whatever. 24 hours a day. I'm always out. I'm always about. I'm always fucking out with the people. I don't focus on these negative things. And I will tell you that, right, it's got it does have a negative aspect to it, because it's just like bickering and it's not constructive. Where my head is at is somewhere else. So I've been disappointed to see this video kind of resurfacing and people wanting to really kind of reanimate that scenario or whatever. It's dead to me. Like, honestly, it's not constructive. And that's a big man with kids and that. Like, I ain't really trying to entertain it. This man, I don't know what he's on. Do you know what I mean? I really don't know what he's on. Last week or the week before, he tried to offer certain man for a fight and these type of, I don't know what's on. But my thing is this, just advise your brother, innit, to just step more humbly, be more meek, be more like, more Muslim, innit? Like, because what he's doing and what these men are on, trying to use Islam to pervert it. Like, you could hear it from their own youth's mouth. He don't care about this Ahmed Ali. It's not the issue. The issue is that you're big and black and intimidating, yeah, and you've been seen to pick on people. So when we get to the picking on people thing, this is when the whole argument falls apart. Because you can't tell me I picked on Abu Talha, yeah, when he jumped on me and I pushed him away from me. You can't tell me I picked on Oz when Oz is saying, wallahi, he'll dip me. Wallahi, he'll stab me. You can't tell me I've picked on him. So who else now? Ahmed Ali, you threw a bang. And I didn't even punch you. I didn't punch you. I didn't do nothing. I actually tried to protect you in the scenario. But because of the man them's twisted logic and the way that they want to see man and they want to put man in the wrong, the way that they just want to have some kind of aggression towards man, it's come out this way, but it was not valid. It was not a valid argument. Get me? So I stand victorious, unscathed, big up yourself. It was a long ranting about this, but I had to be done, innit? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Join me for more light-hearted topics, more enjoyable topics. Join me for more constructive things. And like I said, make me go viral for like some other shit. Because man done many positive works. Like, I should be known and my face should be known for positive shit. Yeah, it should be known for constructive stuff. Like, I've done enough. I've been doing enough and I'm still involved. So let me go viral for something that uplifts my people or that exposes the system or inspires the young. Like, don't keep mixing me up with this fucking dickhead. Like, I don't care. I'm not a religious man. I don't care about religion like that. If you got your religion, I respect it, innit? Like, I respect that you got a religion. I reserve my right to critique, to agree, to disagree, to have whatever opinion I want on it. And it ain't going to be through fear that you're going to think that you're going to silence people. And it ain't going to be through this whole group mob mentality that you think, cause man's Muslim, cause if he's done something wrong, I'm just going to act like he ain't done something wrong. And then the innocent person, I'm going to act like they're the person that's wrong. Nah, that's not right. It's not righteous. Do you know what I mean? You do not want to be a kuffar, a coverer of the truth. Yeah, you don't cover the truth, innit? That's what I'm saying anyway. Peace, love, blessings, all that stuff. We're really out. I'm out really this time.